welcome back everybody to another episode of Inprogress projects. I ended up thought I'd keep you guys updated a little bit to what's going on in my life right now. So it is August 8th, and ended up selling the 94 Civic. I thought it was at the time I thought it was a good movement to go ahead and sell that and get myself a 2009 Subaru that my parents actually ended up helping me pay off. So I was actually going to go ahead and write up a little outline for you guys and keep you guys updated. I'm obviously this is like my 4th or 5th video, so obviously I don't have any viewers, but maybe one day make it big. So on first note, let's start out with what's going on in my life, because right now the car project stuff is going to be on the hold for a while. Mainly because financial issues. So school starts August 20th. I'm going to be going back to ECC, which is a beautiful thing. I'm all set, ready, got all my book bag and whatever my shit ready to go for school. Only issues I think right now is still I need some some tools, obviously, because I'm going into the automotive industry. It took me roughly about 10 years. I was actually going to go back to school. Originally started college for microcomputer specialist. When I was in high school, it was a great time. I enjoyed it. Fast money. I mean, ridiculously fast money. And by fast money, I mean making like $300 a weekend just by selling one desktop or a laptop. Working at McDonald's, it takes almost nearly a week to make that kind of money. Now, the reason I'm not doing that anymore is the fact that within the recent last years, laptops, tablets, phablets, or whatever they call it. I think phablets are the ones that come with internet connectivity. It's almost like a mobile phone. You can get those roughly around $200. And at the time when I was doing this in high school, I would buy a laptop for $80. The only thing it was needing, why it was being sold so cheap, was let's say for example, broken LCD screen, broken screen, missing a keyboard, or missing a couple letters from the keyboard. So I go ahead and start searching on eBay. This is advice for anyone that's probably doing anything with electronics and stuff. I mean, it's still possible. You just got to find the right market. Unfortunately, I don't have the time for that. And not necessarily do I not have the time for that. I mean, I guess I could, but it's just there's so much competitiveness out there now that it's almost nearly impossible to get an upper edge, especially if you don't have something already established. The nice thing about it that that I had with that run was that it took me some while to realize that I've always liked cars. I've liked the appearance of working on cars, but I never really understood the concept of what and how and why it works. I've done some reading, brief reading on my own. I'm actually currently working in the automotive industry as it is now, which is a beautiful thing. It gives me an upper edge, especially before starting school. A lot of people would probably think, my situation, which I'll get later on throughout the video and explain to you guys. Maybe you guys can give me some input or output, on which route I should go. Someone that's been in my shoes or is going through an issue like that. So what you may call it? I've read a book called Introduction to Automotive by Dummies, because I still consider myself a dummy, and I don't think I'm ever going to be an expert on it. That's just me being completely honest. Because it's technology; it's always changing. There's always a new concept, new techniques, and all that stuff. So I read that book, got a basic understanding, of how righty-tighty, lefty-loosey, what it does, how to briefly diagnostic. But there's basic, I guess the way that I would explain it in my analogy is, there's the book talk, and then there's the real talk. You have to know how to understand it, how to actually take it off, and what it forms and stuff like that. And for me, when it comes to digging into a career like this, especially like in microcomputer specialist when I was doing my stuff for computers. I never really understood the terminology for it, only because I didn't go for school at the time when I was doing this on my own. I knew how it worked, which was it was kind of nice, just trial and test, and just plugging things in, and realize oh shit doesn't work, and then it works, and making money off of it. Now with the automotive industry, one thing that I had planned or even wanted to do was try to see if I could get myself a free car. Someone out there, is willing to help me out with that. I'm actually in the St. Charles area. I will touch on this topic a little later. I had planned on, maybe just, picking up a wrench and just start dismantling the car. Eventually, making a profit off of it. It's something that inspires me every morning just to wake up and open up the hood of a car and just be like, whoa, especially when you're first taking the first step and at the last step when you're actually recording something, for example, like on the previous videos with the Civic. Just jump off the note a little real quick. I kind of regret selling the Civic only for the fact that you guys saw what I, was doing with it. I had already bought all the parts that I needed for it. I mean, my parents' garage right now is full of all these body panels and all this stuff, which, yeah, I could sell it and stuff, but I've gone through that route already a couple times where I feel that it's better off if I just go ahead and buy another Civic. And if I do buy another Civic, well, that's gonna be badass. So on to the side note of, I got the 09 Subaru. I gotta say it's actually it's a nice, pretty smooth car. I've never driven an all-wheel drive car. Now I know that when we had bought my parents, we all got Subarus now. We still got the BMW E46 325i. In time I'll go ahead and start recording videos about just my daily life, because at the time, like I'm telling you right now, I don't have the financial, I don't have the money to be working on my Subaru. I got a car payment of 5 years, about $74. I got my insurance now, full coverage on the Subaru, $133. My court stuff, my court case finally finished. On court supervision, no drinking, no weed, no whatever, and all this other stuff for a year. And on top of that, I have to go to a class October 1st. Keep in mind, today is August 8th. So you will be watching later on. If it's past August 1st, then I already went to the class. I have to pay $25 out of that. Then I have to do 100 hours of community service, which right now I've been kind of holding back a little bit because I'm only getting 2 days off a week. And it's, even though the court case has been done with, it's still a little stressful right now. It's just for the fact that I jumped into what I think another debt in my life with the Subaru. My parents bought it for $3,000 or $4,300 or so. They honored me with $1,000. Knowing that by the trade-in, my Civic, I got I think $200-300, which considering the way it looked, obviously you can take it to the scrapyard and get like $150 or $175. And then I got, like I said, so 74 plus 133 plus my car, my car payment 74 plus the insurance plus 16, almost, I think it's under 2,000, so like 1,600, I think, that I have to pay off by next year. I got my parents' rent that I have to do, $400. I'm making roughly right now on a 2 weekly basis around 400 to like 500, if I pick up an extra shift or so. So, doing the math, I was planning on doing a monthly payment of roughly $300 for my car insurance, which would, I would pay off the car roughly within a year. Bankers told me, that's not a good idea because you build interest, and obviously I need that right now because, within the 7-year loop that I've been in, my credit's basically, right now I think they said they're like 500 or something. So I'm still going to go ahead and try to make the maximum payment that I can, which means that I'm going to be broke for roughly about 2 years. So if you take that in equivalents of 74, round that up to 100, plus another 133, so it's 200. Let's see, insurance, so that's 600. Let's say another $100, so that's 700 plus the minus the 33 from the 74. So you're looking at roughly around $600 a month that I have to make on payments, which would leave me what with $200, I think, roughly. Sounds about right. I don't know, roughly around there. So I guess I wouldn't be completely broke, but it's going to be a struggle. Oh, keep in mind fuel, and let's see what else. Keep my fingers crossed that nothing major happens with the Subaru. Otherwise, I'm going to be walking my ass. I've been down this year, so I don't really fucking care. Just plug in your headpiece. This is for anyone that's going through something like this. Maybe rehab or something. Just plug in your earpiece, smile, live it up, man. Because by the time you know it, you've gone through it. It's a learning experience. I've been through it, so I mean, a lot of negatives in my life at this point, but what can you do? It's just life. Grab a little coffee, grab a little cigarette if you need to, whatever. Wouldn't advise picking up cigarettes, but it's just my personal experience. So school, school starts August 20th. I'm gonna be taking my Subaru to school and back. I normally start work around roughly, now that before school starts, I'm picking up early shifts like 7:30 in the morning, stuff like that. But my first class is, I don't recall. I think it was, I'm taking 2 classes this semester, which is brakes and suspension. I originally wanted to take automotive repair, which is like, engine diagnostic and all that, work from the inner core, then work to what holds up that inner core. To me, that's just common sense. You don't want to be bouncing all over the page. You don't read a book starting off the page, middle of the book, and then go back to the middle. It's not one of those rolling dice kind of books. But I thought I'd take a chance. Especially that I missed the scheduling and the payment, because I still had like an outstanding balance from back in like when I was back in school for microcomputer specialist. So the good thing is I got the book that roughly my dad was in the same career fields. He ended up purchasing the book back in 2015. Good thing is now that he has that book, I'm able to use that book. I was looking up on Craigslist, Facebook, Amazon. You can rent it, but I wasn't sure if you were to have. I wasn't sure if the book was going to be having the CD code. A lot of those books have like CDs where you can use online tutorials or diagnostic tools and stuff like that. So luckily my dad had the book, so I saved myself I think roughly almost like $200 or $300, which right now, if I'm correct, I think it's like $314 that I still have left from my financial aid, which is nice. And then so right now, if I'm gonna keep making videos of just my daily life, because I've been through rehab 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. I've fallen, moved out of my parents' home, involuntary, voluntary. I'm 27 years old. I'm not sure if I told you my name. My name is Carlos Romero. I live in St. Charles, United States. For people don't know. Let's see, I was born in Mexico. I have dual citizenship. Fuck yeah. I'm pretty nice. It's I'm very, really focused at this time in my life. Last 7 years, I've done a bunch of, what I would consider bullshit, things that just derail me from my passion, my dreams, my ambitions, and all this. But I take it as a learning experience, because now it's actually gotten me to the point where I don't even have to, write this down. I wake up every morning knowing I gotta go do this. I gotta go get me some more money. And, knowing that YouTube is something that can provide me, just with, sharing my experience, almost I almost look at this as like being like a therapist for myself, like right now talking to you, maybe someone can look at this and maybe pick it up and be like, maybe I can do this, which I think is a great fucking idea. Because I was always kind of like, I guess, jealous of what had happened throughout my life in a way. But now that I have had all that just removed out of my life, and knowing how to approach this in a better essence and maybe help someone throughout the road, hopefully, Um, I think it would be a very nice thing, especially with how the media is nowadays. You can if you are entertained by books, if you're entertained by movies, all this. Now I'm not saying that I want to be an entertainer eventually when I pick up with my car videos and stuff. Fuck yeah, because I love cars. Maybe doing something with which what my goal is. Working in an auto shop or owning a body shop where not only are you just doing let's say basic things like filling up just like a dealership where they do just basic stuff, but more of the fabrication, building motors, all this good stuff. I personally just enjoy that passion, that just picking up a wrench and just being like, we're gonna turn this into a motherfucking monster. That's I just love that. I don't know why, but it's like the movie from Fast and Furious. I was actually over here in the mirror a couple minutes ago while I was shaving, pretty clean cut and shit. I was just thinking to myself, man, I reminded myself almost like Vince. I suck at math, but I don't know. It's just something about cars, man. Just being in cars, driving cars, just detailing cars, just waking up every morning is a great thing, knowing that cars are around. And onto the point of where I live, St. Charles, even though my case, the incident with my case was for DUI and resisting arrest and aggravated battery, I ended up with just the misdemeanors and 1 year court supervision. Well, I think the YouTube thing over here is loading or something. Anyways, I was an Elgin, and no harm done or whatever, but I gotta move on. So I figured, if I'm able to, make some videos of St. Charles life, maybe almost died, crazy accident shit, eventually I'm gonna try to pick up like a mount or something for the car. And just make videos, because I mean I see videos like these all the time on YouTube, and it's, to me, it's astonishing how like people are able to make a profit off of this. And I've always been told that I have that personality to just interact with people, so I mean, this is people. This is amazing. I mean, if someone can make a profit, I can make a profit. So eventually someone, hopefully maybe you, can help me out. I really want to be that YouTuber that actually just actually connects with the people. Like, if I gotta worry about my goals and all that first. I want everyone to understand that, though. Eventually my goals as of right now, living at my parents' home, being 27 years old, would be to pay off my parents' home. Then after that, once that is paid, I gotta start taking care of myself, get my own room, my own apartment or whatever, and having like a garage, just a little small garage, connected to my apartment while I'm working, making videos. And then eventually, just start visiting other YouTubers and collaborate and just make a new movement of cars, because I see all these different genres of cars that are happening, but I feel like it's something that my company that I eventually want to take off, which I named, and you obviously get to see it from my videos. It's called Inprogress. I had the idea of making these videos, but I didn't know when I was going to start it, with who, why. I just knew that I wanted to do it. The idea of how I got it started was, I just sat down and I was like, well, I have a '94 Civic. What could I name it? I had been working on it roughly for 3, 4, 5 months or so, and eventually it just came into my head, and I was like, in progress. And then I was like, okay, well, in progress what? So I was like, in progress projects. Why don't we just do that? In progress projects. And and then with the what is it? I put it into an aspect of where in progress projects, where it's going to be cars that are always on the race line, or taking it to the top edge, the top line. And you got yourself, the street light. When you're sitting at a street light, you're either reminiscing of your daily life, you're reminiscing of what just happened, noticing everything that's going around you. Once that green light hits, you completely forget. You hit the throttle and you're gone. So for me, I want to take that aspect and maybe, right now with my video logs, maybe help someone. Maybe if something I say helps someone, or the enthusiast, to take it to the top line, man. Because me personally, when I get in my car, I'm thinking about money right away and how I can benefit my company that I want to take off one day, or just collaborate and just take this to the top. So hopefully, my videos will kick off. I'm gonna start off, like I said, just making these daily video logs of how my life is going. I do play video games. I love fucking video games. It's nothing that, my parents have always told me that's not gonna get you anywhere, but that's okay, because it's a way that I relieve myself from stress every day. I just ended up beating Outlast 2. Outlast 2. Definitely recommend that fucking game. Just, if you're gonna play with a headset, then you got some balls. Or you got the courage. Because I played the first couple minutes of it, and man, that shit scared the shit out of me. I had to turn it off. I even told my mom, I was like, man, scariest game, but best game I ever played. So I ended up beating it, without the headphones, which was, I think I should have recorded it, because I was having a great ass time towards the end. I was just trying to find some crazy ass bitch. But I figured, I'm gonna try to do my daily content, whatever I can. Because there's always that concept of someone that's always gonna try to overlook what you do, why you do it, when you do it. But like I said, you keep the positive thought that you're not doing it for them, you're doing it for your higher power, your money, to get a better life. There's two things. They're either inspiring you the way that I look at it, because either they're downing you, but I don't even consider it that, because as long as you know who you are and why you do it, that's all that matters. It doesn't matter if you're gay, you're bisexual, you're lesbian, it's just, in my opinion, it doesn't matter. We all have dreams, and we all wake up every morning trying to continue our dreams. So, and I think I'm gonna end the video log here, because I'm gonna start picking up on Forza Horizon 2. You can catch me at Twitch, Kalito. It's KILLITO 999, just 999. Eventually I'll probably get into the whole Snapchat, Instagram, and all that. Start doing my T-shirts, and I did post. Actually, I did print one out, but it's handmade, so it didn't come out too well. But eventually, I'll start doing all this stuff. Just probably T-shirts and probably stickers and stuff like that. Other than that, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But just for now, we're just gonna keep doing these daily content stuff, and I'll keep you updated on what's going on in my daily life. If it interests you, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, or whatever they call it. Just try to keep following me, because I'm gonna try to, help out the world in the best way that I can. And when I feel that, I'm doing good for me, that I can try to share with someone, even if I feel that it's gonna, maybe one day inspire that person to be better than me. But okay, whatever, just I wish them the best. That's just what I am. That's just who I am. As long as I know that I wake up the next morning, or at the end of each video, or at each moment, I know that I'm having a good time. So, thanks for watching.